Oh yeah, don't be an idiot.
Don't be a message by.
That's all I got.
Right.
Don't be an idiot.
Right.
That's all I got.
That's all you. That's
all I got.
This?
That's all I got.
You
Double time.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Double Time podcast starring Double and Vision, also known as Ryan Rain and Noah Strikes from Double Vision. This is our podcast, and right now we're back in the stew, baby.
Back in the stew. Here. We got the season 2 colors going, the teal and orange. Welcome to September.
We're ending out Q3.
We are. It's T3 of Q3, aka
Q3.
the last month of Q3, which means Q4 is on the rise.
And if you know anything about Q4,
Q4 is big in Double Vision land. Yeah, we got a lot planned for this year's Q4, and
it all starts right now.
Yes,
September 1st.
And we are in full grind set mode, making every minute count. We're not messing around here.
So if you've been keeping up with the Double Time podcast, you know that August was very behind the scenes, figuring out the timeline for everything, working on the calendar, of course.
Yes, we had a lot of business meetings.
Yeah, a lot of business meetings that you got to join us on.
Yes,
a couple of them.
Yes.
But now September is putting our plans into action and getting everything ready for the rest of the year and beyond.
Yes.
And am I nervous? Yes. Am I excited? Yes.
Yes.
Am I scared? A little bit.
Slightly.
We'll figure it out.
But we are in grind set mode.
We're in grind set mode.
And
It's
I think we both mean it this time, because
Yeah.
we've said
Yeah.
oh, we gotta do this, we gotta finish this, and then we haven't. But I think we're both we're ready. We're ready to go here.
Yeah, we often overestimate ourselves, I think.
Yeah.
We're a little too ambitious. I think we finally figured out what we need to do.
I think our ambition matches our energy this time.
Yeah.
I
now
think
we got the energy.
I think we can be a little too ambitious, how we usually are. But I think this time, just a smidge. But I think this time we'll be able to keep up.
Yeah.
I think.
Because we're making big moves.
Yeah.
But it all starts right now.
Yes. September 1.
September 1.
September 1. Welcome to.
If you're listening September 2, or if you're listening in the future, this is the first day that your journey starts.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta keep it inspirational.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Right. So to start things off, I know we've been talking about it a lot for the last month or so, but my song is finally out, No Harm in a Drive by Ryan Rain, on all platforms, and the results are something, because they're not exactly where I'd like them to be.
Yes.
But as a small artist, I expected it to be like this. I'm going to be completely honest with you, because I have no, marketing foresight or knowledge, but yeah, it's not exactly where I'd like to be performing. I'm happy that some people are seeing it. It's
a good song. It's not like
it's not. Yeah, I constantly downplay my own work. It's the same thing with Stars. As much as I don't like Stars, it's not a bad song.
Yeah.
But yeah, no harm in a drive. I do think it's a good song. It's just I'm not taking the right avenues to get it into a potential audience.
Yeah. These results are justified in the sense that you have not posted that much.
Yeah, and that's on me. I'm gonna be completely honest. Obviously, that's on me.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are steps I can take and will take, and we will talk about today about how I can hopefully fix that and find an audience that vibes with me, and keep my current audience and get a new one and make everyone happy. Isn't that the point of life?
Right.
Right. Where do we go from here?
Oh yeah. So one thing I've been wanting to say for a couple episodes on the podcast, and this is just the best time, is songs are evergreen. If you're confident in your discography, you can promote your songs whenever, however you want. Don't think just because you released a song 2 years ago means that you can't post that today. We could technically promote Mistletoe Love this year.
And we're going to.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah, you're saying we're not.
So for context, we made a Christmas album in 2020, and it's not the best. No, it's not the best. It's a starter album for sure.
It was our first real project.
It's a first starter beginning album. So the mixes are pretty bad, if we're being honest. The vocals are pretty rough.
Well, when you say that, don't say it like it's not. They're good.
It's
compared to today.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not at our standards.
Yes.
But
this is all asterisks because this was a beginning album. This was the first time we did a project.
Yeah, as a beginner project for people who had little to no experience.
Yes. Yeah,
they still kind of hold up.
No, yeah, it's they're not bad songs. Just compared to now, they are not. They're subpar of what we would put out today. But regardless, we will be re-promoting that Christmas album this holiday season in many avenues. So, and that was released 2 years ago. So it's not like we're like, oh, we released that 2 years ago. We shouldn't.
Yeah, give up on it. Make something new.
Yeah, we shouldn't be promoting this or even talking about this. That's in the past. Like, no, like if you're confident in your discography, which I'm not super confident in Mistletoe Love, like it's listenable. You know, like they're not like bad songs. The ideas, the concepts are there. Just like
give it a listen and tell us what you think. Come back.
Yeah,
yeah. This is actually promo for the album. Go listen to it and come back.
Yeah, like technologically, it's not a great album. Like the mixes are bad, which is on me. Like it's all like on us. Like there's no like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like justifiably, we were beginners.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying this is like it's like a we suck kind of thing. It's just it's
far from professional.
Yeah, it's where it was. It's where we were in 2020.
Yeah.
But regardless, like that doesn't, you know, that's not preventing us from promoting it today, being like, hey, go listen to this, as we just did right now.
Yeah.
Like, and with Ryan's new song, like a lot of people, and even me, like with Jelly, our album that released in May, like a lot of like the pressure to promote is during the buildup of the song, like before it comes out.
Yeah, you want the pre-saves, you want people to know that it's going to exist.
Yeah, that it's going to come out, and then you are going to be able to listen to it. But then a lot of people like fall off from that promotion train,
including us.
Yeah, including us. Once it comes out, like it's just like a big hype up. You know, new song coming out soon. New song coming out. Check out the music video. It will be coming out this date, and then it comes out, and then it's just like, okay, it's out. Like, it's out. Go check it out, and then that's really it. Like, there's no like incentive for people to go back to it, or even new people that discover it after it's out to go and check it out.
And I mean, from my experience, like I think one of the reasons it's so hard to like promote afterwards is that the buildup is kind of like the anticipation feeling, like the audience getting it, even like from a creator standpoint.
Yeah.
Like for the buildup of No Harm in a Drive, I was able to be like, here's how we are making the music video. Like this is a little clip from the music video, but now that it's out, it's like this is just me. Like you can go watch the video now. And I've shown you how it was all made.
Yeah.
So it's hard to like find the new stuff to keep promoting because everything's already out there.
Yeah. And it is, I mean, it is more fun both as a consumer and a creator to promote it before, because, you know, if your big favorite artist starts promoting their album, like, oh, it's going to come out here, like you're excited, you're seeing all the new things that are happening, and that, you know, all the new content and sounds and music that you're consuming. And then after it comes out, like
it's there.
Yeah, it's just there. There's nothing really to look forward to. Like, yeah, you can dive deeper into it and listen to it, you know, in more detail, but like there, you know, just the anticipation and what's the word I'm looking for? Just like everything being new to you and having that excitement of like, oh, this is on its way, like this is all new stuff. And as a creator, like, you know, you've been working on this for months, years, and you're finally able to tease it and, you know, start promoting and start talking about it when you've been behind the scenes with it for so long. And yeah, it is harder to come up with promotion for the period of time. What am I trying to say here? It's harder to come up with promotion for your project after it's out, because like you can say, oh, this is how we did this, like just how Ryan did. This is how we did this. This is when it's coming out, so you can see the final product of it. Like afterwards, it's like
at a certain point you said everything.
Right. Yeah.
You've already explained your song's meaning. You've already explained how you came up with the video idea, how you made the video.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, you've done all that. You can't like do it again. Really.
Yeah. And I mean, yes.
Well, you can.
You can. Yeah. Sometimes it can feel repetitive with, you know, saying things again and, oh, this is how we did this, even though a month ago you were saying how you did it already. Like, so yeah, it's harder, definitely, in my opinion, to come up with post-promotion or post-release promotion.
And I think that's something that we just have to like look into like internally as a creator, because I mean, if we're being completely honest, it all depends on what audience you're going for, you know, because we can say again, this is how we made the video.
Yeah.
It's just the audience you already have, they've seen it already.
Well, that's one of the things with TikTok that I really like, is that rarely, even your followers will not see more than 1 or 2 videos from you in even the following tab.
Yeah.
Or let alone on the For You page. So TikTok is it all goes back to TikTok. TikTok is changing a lot of the methods of promotion and marketing for
It's almost exclusively new audiences.
Yes, it's changing a lot of marketing and promotion styles for small to medium-sized artists. And yeah, like that's why you kind of have to like you have to have the epiphany like, oh, I can say this, 3 or 4 times after I've already said it 8 times, and new people are going to see it every time. Because like I said, even in the following, like you're not going to see like video after video from the same person unless you're following like 5 people. You're not going to see, you're going to have to manually go to that person's page and watch every video to see all of the times that they're posting. It's how it works.
And worst case scenario, you scroll past it.
Yeah.
It's not like you're stuck watching it.
Yeah. Like if you've already seen 3 videos showing how we did the music video, like you don't have to watch that.
Yeah, and don't take this as repost. The
don't.
things.
Yeah.
Like find a new way of saying it. But
right. But you can still get
there's
the
always
same message
something
across.
new I think you can get out of it.
Yeah. But you can still like use the same like narrative to be like, oh, this is how we did this and this is how it looks. Go watch it. Like, but yeah, the post release promotion is hard, and it's something we definitely need to work on, and something we are working on.
Yeah, now that it's grind season, because we've never been good at it.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 2 years, and once it's out, and that's it.
Because
you
we always
can find
have
it if you want to.
Yeah, and we always have crazy like hype up, strategies, and not strategies, but like I guess media packs to sort of put out and get everyone hyped up and
usually they work.
Yeah,
they're usually pretty well received.
Yeah, and get everyone hyped and show everyone what the video is going to look like. And I love doing like the STEM teasers with our songs. Like I'll take different parts of the song and line them up, and bigger artists do it because you kind of get little sprinkles of every aspect of the song, which I like, because then you hear it all together once it comes out, and it's like, oh, that's where that was, that's where this was, and yeah, it's just another like pre-release promotion thing that I like to do. But yeah, we usually have good pre-release promotion. It's just the post-promotion and I think it's not just us. I think it's a struggle for a lot of creators, and not even with music, just like once your project is out, it's like, how do you not just say, oh, this is out now?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Like even not like music specifically, but
That's
like
what I'm
music,
saying.
like videos. I'm saying like
anything.
Once it's out, it's out. People can see the final thing you made. This is the final product.
Yeah.
Moving on from this, like I think there's a lot we could say to our past selves, because we're still doing it now. We're always learning on what we need to be doing and how we can get better at what we do. But I think there are a few things we'd like to tell ourselves if we could, go back in time a year ago. I feel like that's a pretty common thing. What would you tell yourself if you could give yourself advice?
Right.
Especially when this is something that changes so often, this industry, and how we have to promote, and how social media is changing everything, and how I'm still not good at social media after all this time.
Yeah. And it's not even just what would we tell ourselves for social media. It's just like in general.
What would we tell someone who's just getting into it?
Yeah.
Knowing what we know now.
Right.
What would you? 'Cause I don't know.
I would say, don't release things just to release them, and don't release things unless you're super like good with how they sound, because it'll be there forever. And of course you can outgrow your music, and you can outgrow your sounds, and you can outgrow your lyrics, but I guess this is the mixer in me, but like from a sonic standpoint, make sure everything is to the T where you want. Don't compromise for, oh, that vocal could be brighter, but it sounds good, so it's fine, I'll just leave it in. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't know.
I do have a question for you though, because we were talking about this a little bit. Would you say then, like, don't release Mistletoe Love?
I would say release it in a year. Don't start it in September and release it in November.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a different story.
Well, yeah, but like
I'm
you
saying
know what I mean?
we were beginners.
Yeah, but it's not like we even really rushed that. Like that wasn't like a super big rush. It was done more than a month in advance. Like we were fine, like timeline wise, but like we just didn't know what we were doing. Like I knew that I could like, tune vocals and make music go together.
Line up the instruments.
Yeah, and line up different instruments. Like, but I didn't know what I was doing as a mixer, and I still kind of don't, which is something I want to get better at for these next future projects. Because like I said, like whether you've outgrown various aspects of your work or not. Like, it's going to be there forever, and you're going to either listen to it or see it or hear it or feel that forever. So just make sure it's where you want it as best as you can be, in the moment. Because, like, I could have learned how to freaking mix properly in, a couple weeks, and Mistletoe Love would have sounded entirely different. Not that I don't love Mistletoe Love for what it is, but it's just, don't release something just because it's good enough. But also don't let perfection be the enemy of productivity.
Yeah, let me be on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Don't not release anything
because
you want it to be
Find the middle
perfect.
ground between settling for what is and leaving out what isn't.
Yeah, you're the only person who knows your experience level and your capabilities at this moment.
Yes.
I'm happy with Mistletoe Love. Obviously, it's not, like we've been saying, it's not up to our standards now. But
Right.
I'm happy that it happened when it happened.
Right. No, yeah. And I don't regret Mistletoe Love. I don't regret doing that when we did it.
We just could have been smarter about it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we could have started not a couple months before it needed
Right.
to be out.
I'm glad. I have no problem with Mistletoe Love. Or that entire era. I love that time period, as in general. But, yeah, we could have been slightly smarter. But it is what it is.
Yeah, and I would say just another piece of advice unrelated to this. Well, kind of related. Give yourself a lot more time than you think you need, especially if you're in music.
And if you're starting out.
Yeah, especially if
anything.
you're just starting out, especially if you're in music.
Yes.
Things take a lot longer than they seem to. We're still a little behind because we're a little too ambitious. Like we
Yeah.
said, we had the summer song that was supposed to come out because we thought we could get it done in a week.
Yeah.
I had my EP that's coming out soon was supposed to be an entire album that came out in August.
Yeah.
Like, it's just about setting realistic expectations.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're just going to disappoint yourself at the end. Because, even though I know it's realistic to move things back, it's a little disappointing to be like, I didn't hit my, personal deadline.
Yeah. Even with Jelly, like it was
Yeah,
like
even Jelly.
like it. I don't know. Everything can always be better. Jelly's a great album. I love the way Jelly sounds, but it could always be better. Like if we had released it next May, like
Well, yeah.
it's like obviously, but like who knows? I don't know. Jelly's has a special place in my heart.
Yeah, but more advice from me personally. I always believe in, and don't take this as a promo thing because this is opposite with promo. Like things are good as they are when they happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Move forward. Don't dwell on the past and such.
Yeah, no, I'm not dwelling on it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just,
yeah. Right.
just like dang.
Yeah, of course it could have been better, but now I'm happy that we got the Jelly experience.
Yeah.
And now the thing we make next May, hypothetically,
Right.
will be at that point
Yeah,
that Jelly could have been at.
And that's another thing we are striving for as a duo is no settling on our projects and no misses.
Yeah.
We are not missing on anything.
That's why we
Whether it be-
scrapped the summer song for now. That's
Yeah.
why we're moving everything back if we need to.
Whether it be music, video, promotion, photo shoots, anything that we do, we are not missing. I want a no miss career with Double Vision.
Yeah, with Double Vision. Don't talk about my solo career. We're not.
Don't
talking
talk about
that
my
now.
solo career.
Yeah, don't talk about our solo careers. That's different. Double Vision. When we work
Double
together,
Vision
it's
goes
over.
crazy.
It's over
Yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah, it really
But-
is though.
Yeah. We just got to catch up personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
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 What would you tell yourself?
Other than the things I've
I mean,
already told
yeah.
myself?
What's like your main point?
I would tell myself. Well, this goes way back to when I was like writing songs and not even releasing them. If this is more music related, so sorry. You can translate it to whatever medium you're doing. Don't expect everything you do to be like the next big thing, which is kind of what we've been touching on. But
Yeah.
like with me, it was like every single song, right? Every single line I write in this song is like so profound, and it's gonna be like people are gonna think about this forever. You know what I mean?
That's the stage where I'm at with my
Yeah.
writing because I don't know how to write songs.
And I was very much like, I can never move on to the next song until this one is like, you gotta really think about this one. It's crazy. Like don't do that. You don't need to do that. If you're just starting out with anything, like it's rude to say like don't release it, because I mean it's always good to get feedback.
Yeah.
Just don't go into it expecting that the first thing you do is going to be like incredible. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's probably not going to be. And
Yeah.
if it is, go off. Go off. Actually,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But don't expect it to be the next big thing because you're still practicing. You're still learning. I'm
Yeah.
still learning. I've been doing this for like 5 years now, writing songs. Like I'm still learning how to do it myself.
Yeah. And I'm just starting to write, so I'm, we'll see what happens
You'll get
there.
there in about 5 years.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I might need your help on this dark album here.
Hey, I'm a lyric writer at heart.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I do.
Yeah.
So when's our second date? Yeah. Every once in a while, I get a good one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But when you get a good one, you get a good one.
And even with that, I'm still don't hold on to things when they're not to your standards. That's not the right way of phrasing it, but you don't have to keep everything you do. There are so many songs I have now that aren't released, and I used to go, like, my personal motto was like, if I make a song, it will be out, like, because I have a songbook, and I was like, every single, I don't know, I almost strive to be someone who had scrap songs because like, there's no way, like, the best of the best don't have scrap songs, so I must be doing something wrong because I like all the songs I write, which is a really weird way of looking at it. But I mean, now once I stop forcing myself to like write not bad songs, but I naturally had songs where I didn't think they were up to my standards.
Yeah.
Like,
but you wrote it anyway.
I saw them as learning songs. That's the thing.
You just wrote it anyway. Because, like, a lot of what I find myself doing a lot, not to take this away from you, but, like, just as an example, like, when I'm writing, like, I'll think of, like, even just an idea for a line, and I'm like, oh, no, that's not good. I got to think of something else. When I should just write that down anyway and see what stems from it. Or just even move on to the next idea so I can come back to that first one later and, like, improve it if it needs it. But, like, a lot of the times what I'll do is, like, I'll think of something and I'll be like, oh, no, that's not good. I need to think of something else. When I should just get it out of my system.
Yeah, if you see my songbook, there are so many things like scratched out and erased and written over. Like it is never the first draft.
Yeah.
There are so many things that go into
That's a good line.
like fixing things.
It's never the first draft.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
You will never, like, 90% of the work when it comes to writing songs, this is a very specific example, but like 90% of it is rewriting it to be more cohesive.
Yeah.
If I went with every single first draft of a song, it would be real rough.
Yeah.
We have some examples that are just in just the few projects we've done together that are, if they were the first, they would be drastically different songs.
Yeah.
And not in a good way.
You remember the second date draft?
What was this? What was it?
It was like just like totally different, like rhythmically and like even melodically, and like it was like.
I mean, even just Jelly. There were a ton of songs that just. I mean, we were conscious enough to scrap them because they weren't up to our standards, and we knew they wouldn't be what we wanted them to be.
And the move-in draft. You remember the move-in draft?
Yeah, the move-in, like, there were your, like, original
Yeah, that's what
lyrics.
I mean. My lyrics.
There were some, like, original lyrics.
Yeah.
I mean, respectfully, I mean.
No, I know. My original was rough, but then we revised it.
Yeah, they were like, look at me walking toward you. Like, like.
It was like. Yeah, it was like the way you walk, the way you talk. It was like,
yeah. The way you walk, the way you talk is something that, like, you can't compare to me.
Yeah, it's like.
And it's like, the thing is, that was the first draft.
Yeah.
And because of that, we got, we ended up
with moving.
With moving.
Yeah.
So it's all about, give yourself the draft. Don't just throw away the draft because it's the draft. Use the draft to get to the final product.
Yeah.
Because it will be good. It could be good.
Yeah.
As long as you start with the draft and you understand that the draft is not the final product.
Yeah.
And with that, I think we've said a lot of actually decent advice today. We went into this not having a damn clue what we
didn't know what we were going to talk about.
And somehow we got into probably our most passionate episode to date.
Yeah.
So we hope you enjoyed learning about, our past and how you can try to improve if you're just starting out or if you're not just starting out.
Yeah.
These tips go for everyone.
Yeah.
Even us. We need to listen to ourselves sometimes.
Yeah.
Learn how to promote better. That's not like mean to you if you're listening.
Yeah, this is just
saying like
key takeaway points.
You figure out how to do post promo because it is difficult compared to pre promo.
And it can stem a lot. Like, a lot can come from promoting stuff after it's out.
Yeah. And
not everything is built up in the hype. Like, your song is out. Like, talk about it.
And the thing is, when you talk about it after it's out, people can actually listen to it instead of having to pre-save it and go out of
Yeah.
their way to pre-save it. Now
Yeah.
that they can just go to your account and listen to a song.
Yeah.
It's easier, I think, to get people to actually see your finished product once it's out,
Yeah.
as opposed to doing it before. But yeah, promo. Don't be so hard on yourself. And that's pretty much it, actually.
Oh, and don't be an idiot.
And of course, like we said at the very beginning,
Don't be an idiot.
So-
Yeah. Real quick, yeah. If you saw my Instagram story, I'm starting to workshop a solo project. I went to the weekend show the other night, and it kind of reignited my inspiration for this one project that's been lingering in the back of my head for the past year now. Goddamn.
Hey, if it takes the time.
Yeah. So we're going to start brainstorming for that. It's going to be the most I hate the word vulnerable, but most vulnerable project. I mean, it's my only solo project, technically. But, this project, it's a solo project for me, but it will actually have substance and talk about real life things, and it will be sonically very sick. That's all I can say. Very, very cool.
It'll be very 254.
Yeah, very 254.
Right.
So, yeah, that concert kind of reignited the inspo there. So, gonna start seeing what I can do with that, and hopefully it'll be done and ready to go within the next year. And then, but release date yet to be confirmed, obviously, or even estimated release time will be to be determined. But
All aspirations here.
yeah, but we're starting to get into album mode here, or I am at
It's
least.
grind set
Yes,
season.
it's a lot of too many things on the table to talk about right now.
Yeah.
But what's
if you'd
new?
like to join us, feel free to join us for the ride, as in follow us or do it yourself.
Right.
It's grind season. Join us for grind
Right.
season.
Q4 baby.
Q4, baby. It's grind season.
And with that, we will talk to you on episode 19 next week, right? Fun fact, most podcasts don't make it past episode 7. So
Where'd you hear that?
I don't know. But it's a thing. It's the average podcast crumbles after episode 7.
Most friendships probably don't last more than a couple months. Look at us. We made it a couple years, so we're actually doing crazy.
Yeah, we're actually
More
doing
lies.
really well.
Find us on the next episode. Hey, we're doing it.
Yeah.
We're trying something. Is it interesting? I don't know. You tell us. Rate us 5 stars. I don't know. Or don't. Or do.
We do have a 5-star rating on Spotify.
Do we?
Yeah.
How much? What does that take? Two people reviewing it?
Hey.
Hey, we got hey, me and you, baby. Let's go.
That's all we need. All right.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next episode of everyone's favorite musical podcast starring Double and Vision from Double Vision.
Hopefully on time next week on Wednesday.
Double time!